Yeah, welcome to another video, guys and girls of all ages. Well, I'm outside right now. You're gonna hear birds. You're gonna hear my chickens. You're gonna ow face. A bug just flew in my face. You're gonna hear cars, and if a train does come by, which maybe it will, because it's like, yeah, a train's gonna come by in the morning. A train usually comes by around 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's 8 o'clock. It's 8:19 right now. On Father's Day. So I don't know when this video is going to come out. Hopefully today. I don't know. But anyways, I want to talk about, of course, in this video, things that I want to do to be able to connect Christians, like websites and this Discord that I want to, that channel that I'm trying to maybe be able to put up. I got problems though, and I do not know. I'm going to try to start with this Discord. I'm going to try to be on it. But there is a chance that I might not be able to do much on it after a while. And at least I got the information out there, and I want to see if people want to join my server that I made. And yeah, but I'm going to talk to you guys why I've been gone for so long as well, because for the very few subscribers that I have, or people that watch it but don't subscribe, I haven't been on for a long time because, simply put it, I'm still in school. I still got stuff to do. I still live with my my siblings and parent. I only got a couple years though left of school, then I'm out of school. But if I don't get held back, but. Yeah. And I got other stuff to do, and I'm quite busy. And sometimes I made some videos, but I just didn't have the will or didn't want to exactly post them at that time. And sometimes I just forget about this altogether. I'm trying to be able to connect with people more and connect with Christians, and be able to teach the word and strengthen Christians and convert atheists and other people of other religions that have questioned on Christianity. And I was making a website, but I kind of like paused that for a while, and I'm probably not gonna get back on that for quite some time. And even when I do, I'm probably not gonna publish my website in a very long time. But this Discord thing, I'm hoping, if it works out, I cannot promise that it is, because I got stuff to do and other stuff, and they might put restrictions on what I can do. And I'm going to try to connect with Christians like you. And what this Discord is supposed to be is, if you guys are not familiar with Discord is... Oh my gosh, the chickens are noisy. But anyways, Discord is an app, and people talk, like, you can talk to other people. You have servers. You could do role-play servers or informational servers. They have servers for games to talk to people and give updates on certain games if you join Discords. I know that many YouTubers use Discord for roleplay and to basically, if they have a game like Mighty Mapper, he uses a Discord, and he does almost like a roleplay, like war game. So he does use the app Army Man of War, and he uses other people's input to basically make the story. And now this, we're not going to be doing a roleplay, but you can talk to people, and you can talk to other Christians. And the one thing I want to do is be able to, like, almost like a news like type of deal, because many Christians don't know what's happening out in this world, and many Christians have questions, and they want this answered. And if there's many Christians on, And for instance, if I were to have a question, or if somebody else were to have a question, maybe one of the Christian brothers or sisters, can answer your question. And I want to be able to answer other people's questions as well. And it's hard to talk to some people sometimes. And I know since my channel and all that's probably crap, and there's not that many people on my channel, people are probably not even going to watch this video that much anyways. So I don't know how many people are going to be on my Discord. And I want to be able to spread information on what's happening in the world. If you guys are not familiar with Answers in Genesis, Answers News, I want to kind of do something like that, be able to teach. I mean, we're not going to be talking. It's not like we're going to be all doing YouTube videos together. I mean, but one thing I want to be able to do is be able to spread information on this. So if you guys gather some information that concerns Christians or might be vital for the brethren to know, or the sisters, then you can post it. And I want to be able to do that. And I want to be able to, so people understand and know what's happening, so they know what to expect in the next upcoming years. And also, it gives us kind of like a battle plan on what we should do. Like, some of you Christians might not feel like you should be pushing your beliefs on people. And I do agree, you should not be pushing your beliefs on people. And I will confess that I do not try to do that, but even then, I am still not perfect. And I sometimes end up getting in arguments and trying to push my faith on people. Like, there's this one atheist I argued with, here's a truck. It's not the train. That's a loud truck, though. Holy cow. But anyways, my allergies a little bit too. But anyways, like I said, I want to be able to. I do sometimes Bible thump, and it's not. I know it's a problem, and that's what I was kind of doing with him. I was just throwing a whole bunch of information out on him, and we argued for months. And I know that's wrong because, by that time you should know that he's not going to give up. And sometimes it works for certain things, but as Ravi Zachariah said, it's better to, if you're trying to convert somebody, to convert them face to face. But this Discord is not exactly on converting people, so I'm not going to tell atheists to join unless they want to be able to ask us questions and be able to get answers. I don't care who you are, just as long as you do not go around making fun of people, or use obscene language on the Discord, or becomes very, very almost like putting everyone down. If you start putting everyone down and start discriminating people and start being a total, you can fill in the blank there, then you're gonna be kicked. That's all I gotta say. I have never made a server before, and of course I'm gonna learn. But if you are going to be posting inappropriate things, if you're going to be posting bad things, if you're going to be posting things that are just totally irrelevant, if you're posting things totally irrelevant, then I can give you a warning. And I guess I'm going to make certain tabs for certain conversations and all that. But if you're just talking about, like, the weather today or something like that, that's not exactly what the channel's for. Now, I'm not going to ban you for that, but I'm going to I will ban you, kick you for being inappropriate. I will ban you, kick you for being discriminating, and that's basically, like, the simple stuff. I mean, if I do, which I probably am, I'm going to have to change up the rules a little bit in the future, because I don't know exactly what people are going to be doing, because they're, on my Discord. And I hope that you guys are good enough Christians to know not to be putting inappropriate stuff on this. But one thing I want to be able to do is the people that do watch this video, I want them to be able to get on the Discord, be able to I want them to be able to talk to other people, and I want them to share the Discord. So if they have other fellow Christians or something like that and you do recommend it, I want you to share it to other people, so we can get a better connection with other people, and also maybe get them to my channel, because I'm going to be trying to, like I say, I'm going to be trying to be doing websites, and I'm going to be trying to put up more content on YouTube. I'm not going to stop, at least not right now, and I will tell you, I'm planning on telling you guys if I'm going to quit, which I'm not planning on quitting. Honestly, like, I was going to make a video telling you guys on why I haven't been on, and one thing is, I don't know exactly what God's plan is for me. I know that I do have a gift I am quite knowledgeable, and I understand a lot of the word, and I talk to grown-ups about Christianity. I talk to other Christians, adult Christians that have been Christians for a while in Christianity, and often, and there were some grown-ups that even complimented me on my knowledge, and I'm thankful that God has given me this gift to be able to teach and understand His Word more, and it comes in handy sometimes. But like everything and everyone, nobody is always right, but I don't know exactly what am I supposed to do. I don't know if I should start my ministry on YouTube. I don't know if I should just put out a website. Should I do this Discord? It's more of a trial and error thing right now, and I don't want to just sit around and wait for God to call me to maybe even do something, because maybe I'm just gonna get confused and not being and be so blind to what God is showing me. And like this one guy said, he said other people, they just sit around and wait until God calls them. Me, he says he just tries to go out there and do what he thinks God wants for him, and God will tell him when He doesn't want him to do it. And I do believe that is quite true, because if you just sit around and do nothing, and you think, oh, God maybe wanted me to do this, but maybe not. Maybe God wants me to do that, and maybe not. If you start thinking that God wants you to do some stuff over here and stuff over there and stuff over there, you're gonna end up overwhelming yourself, and you're gonna end up not doing anything for Him. And I mean, some of you guys, it is not with everybody. I'm not gonna say this with everybody, but it does happen a lot with other people. For instance, also happens with people in jobs too. So some people, they are like, oh, what do I want as a career? And they say, oh, maybe I want to do that, or maybe I want to do that. I want to do both those, though. I like them both. And maybe I want to do that, or maybe that, or maybe that. And they keep on thinking, well, maybe, no, maybe. And they keep choosing jobs, but then they start getting overwhelmed in their own thoughts, and they do not know which path to take. So they just don't take any path. They go jobless, or they end up having a job they just don't like. And same thing with Christians. I feel that Christians, when they do not know exactly what they should be doing, or something comes up and they end up trying to make an excuse not to be able to do something, they end up doing it. And it's kind of sad on how many Christians are being very slothful. And it's sad to say that most of the problems in America is because Christians have become slothful. That's just fact. And I guess I could talk to you guys more about this on the Discord. Now, I'm sorry that I made this a little long, but another thing, like I told you about the website, it's going to take a while. Like when I first made it, I had different intentions than I kind of do now. At the beginning of my video making and all that, as my a little evangelist movement here, I don't know what you would call it. When I tried to start telling people what I believe and start sharing the word, I was mainly targeting evolutionists and atheists, and and now I'm really being open to seeing on how many Christians are being slothful, and now I really feel like I need to focus. Wait, my sister. What? I am. Go away. I am going to go away. I am going to go away. I know that. Go away. I'll be out there. Go away. Gosh. I don't know if you heard that. You probably did. But I'm outside and my sister's bugging me because it's Father's Day and us children have to cook for our father. And we don't live with our mother. And she's like, oh, cook breakfast. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm making a video right now, so go away. But yeah, one thing I wanted to do, I was targeting atheist not, but I feel that it's more of, I feel like just me just targeting one group of people is not going to be effective enough, especially with the problems of the world, because it's not just atheists that cause this problem, and it's just slothful Christians. It's just slothful Christians and Christians that do not care about the actual like sins that are coming up, and many children I know that are supposed to be Christians are doing things that are definitely not Christian-like, and they say they love the Lord, but they don't care that they're doing the sin. And some of the examples that I can give would be I knew some people that wanted to do, they were doing they started getting into witchcraft, and I know some kids that were doing drugs, and I know kids that, and they just don't care that they're hurting their body. They don't care that they're hurting the vessel, that the temple on which the Lord is in. They don't care that they fornicate sometimes. They don't care that they hop to man or woman to woman. They don't care that they do homosexual acts. They don't care about that kind of stuff. They don't think about it. And it's sad that they don't. And it's because they're not taught properly. They don't know properly. They don't know much about God as I do. A lot of kids, they go to church every once in a while, and they know the basic stuff. They don't know what's exactly happening in the world. They don't know exactly what they're doing that is sinful, and nor when they do find out that they care, because they have been doing it for so long. And the reason why they don't care is because they truly do not love Christ. And if you are that type of person that is doing something against Christ, and you know that it is against God, then and you can stop it. So, for instance, you can stop being a drug addict. You can stop being a fornicator. You can stop being a prostitutioner. You can stop being an alcoholic. You can stop gluttony. You can try to stop being greedy. And many people, they say, well, I try. Well, are you praying? Are you trying hard enough? And apparently they don't, because guess what? Truly, deep down, they might care a little bit, but they don't care enough to really change, or really even try to change, because there was many people that have been drug addicts, many people that have been homosexuals, and they have turned their entire life around. You've seen people that were like drinking like 5 beers of vodka every day. Beers of vodka? Okay, 5, like, I can't speak. No, like tons of like whiskey and alcohol, beer all the time, and they have totally changed around to where they're sober and they haven't been drinking for years. And there's people that have like been super gay and they really wanted to change, and guess what they did? They married a woman, they had children, they became happy, they became content, they became straight. Now, you're not going to be able to, that alcoholic, he's still gonna like alcohol, but he refrained himself from that alcohol. The same thing, same reason, same thing that happened to the gay. Even though they are going to still maybe be attracted to their own gender, they still don't do it. They still don't do it with their own gender. They still don't date them. They still don't, oh my gosh, these chickens. But if you understand, I don't know why we exactly got into talking about all this stuff, but it's the problem that a lot of Christians have, and I want to be able to talk to other Christians and be able to understand what they or what their problem is. And I want them to be able to understand what they're doing, if it's wrong, and I want to be able to teach other people on what other people are doing. And I want Christians not to be slothful. And this movement thing here, this thing I want to be able to do, I want to be able to basically inform Christians and basically rise Christians to stop being slothful. And if you guys do not know what slothful means that you're a Christian, but you're basically just sleeping. You're doing nothing. You're being a sloth. You're just sitting there, and the world just keeps on turning, and you don't do much. You don't do much to try to change this world. And a lot of people, they try to change this world, but the only way you can truly save this world is Christ. And that's the only way you can truly save this world is Christ. And if you are helping, I do agree with people helping out with giving money out to people in need, and giving food out to people in need, and homes to people in need, and all that. But still, it is better for someone to know Christ, to know the Word, to understand the Word, and to know not to sin and do not sin, than it is for a person just to be well-fed. Because that well-fed person, is he really going to go to heaven? Maybe, maybe not. And many people just want to focus on this life, and sadly, that's how Christians are. But everything and anything you do in this life affects how your life is after you die. And you're like, what? Yeah, but it's going to be perfect no matter what. It's going to be better than this life on earth. But it could be better. Or it could be worse. You might say you're a Christian, but you still fornicate. You say you're a Christian, you say you're sorry for doing sin, and you still do sins that you can stop, but you just don't stop because you don't want to. And you keep doing these sins, and when you do that, you truly do not love Christ. And to give an example, if I went up to you right now and slapped you, then I said, I'm sorry that I slapped you, and slapped you again, and I said, I'm sorry. Then I slapped you again, then I said, I'm sorry again. Did I really mean I was sorry? I'm coming, oh my gosh. And did I truly mean that I'm sorry? Obviously no, because I kept on slapping you. And that's how Christians are. They say, oh God, I am so sorry, and then they end up doing it again. Even though they can completely refrain from it, they do it again, and they do it again, and they do it again, and they do it again. And that's a problem with this world. And yeah, so I want to be able to post this video. Honestly, though, there's a lot of interruptions in this video. I hope you guys heard me correctly. I really don't want to redo this video because it's going to get aggravating. Because there's sometimes I have to remake videos over and over and over again. That's another reason why I kind of stopped, too, because it's just time-taking. I don't always have the time to be able to do it over and over again. So, yeah, I'm going to try to make things better and stuff like that. But, yeah, well, I guess I'll see you guys later in the Discord.